Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I think about there was a better topic I can probably share with you is my feeling of how to master drifting in a quick way, I would say. Because to me, I spent the last 3 years, almost 3 years, to focus on drifting as a habit, and there was a lot at this point. Not just of time and also money, right? So I roughly calculated I spent around over 150k into drifting over the last 3 years. So I want to share those with you guys. Hope you guys can get smarter from my mistake and become a better driver by the time you invest to drifting. Before I get into the detail, so the summary would be a proper car, proper skill, and the proper atmosphere that fits you the most. So first of all, in terms of getting into drifting, you need a proper car. What I mean by proper car, you don't need a expensive like Pro-Am drift car, for example. No, this is not what you want. You want car that probably inherit from some previous drifter. I have been building two free cars like already since I start drifting. I'm still using my first original car most of the time because the previous car that I inherit from the S13, as you guys can see here, right? So this is the car actually I inherit from the other drifter that I bought from. It's 7,000 at the moment, about 3 years ago. I think currently the S13 SR is a little bit more expensive, but not like way over compared to by then. What is good about it, because you already have a driver that better than you, or maybe have much better experience on mechanical or something, building the car, testing the car for you for years, that is bulletproof, is being able to do all kinds of crazy drifting already. And then now you only need to pay almost 1/3 of the price for the total amount of money that he invests to this car. I think it's super good deal to me. I have built a couple car already right now. If you guys follow my channel, I'm building a JCX 90 to the point that able to drifting. I already spent over 10k on the car, parts only, like including angle kits, diff, all kinds of like non-power related. And then right now I'm trying to invest to the power, right, make it to 400 horsepower, etc. For 1J platform. It go over another like 10 to 20k, and it's the list is keep going, and then you spend so much time doing it. I will tell you, the E36 and the J6 90 that I put into molding it probably is 90% of the time, and then by the time I have to enjoy it and bring it to the track, it breaks down every time for the first several events until I can actually enjoy it. And when I enjoy it right now, I don't even able to do it as good as the S13, to be honest. So the next thing I want to talk with you is drift tactics. So you probably heard about left foot braking, clutch kicking, all those like special terms for drifting. So far, to be honest, like if you are single drifting, right, so you probably just need clutch kicking, probably handbrake to adjust, but most importantly for you is your steering and your throttle control. So you will be 95% of your time on throttle control and steering control. So even though you don't know how to do left foot braking, or you don't know how to do handbrake, drifting, or reclutch kicking, for example, something like that, you just need to straight up and catch up again, right? So after, so it's not a big deal. So you need to, you can learn it by the time you go, but it's not necessary. Like, to be honest, right now I'm not, like, I don't know how to left braking, and I can still do everything. So, same here. Left foot braking, those like is not a requirement for you to keep up with your lead car, for example. Most importantly is about your mindset, your thinking during drifting. You have to stay focused to mimic their life, to understand, okay, what's the next move they will do. Because braking is, when you do it wrong, right, you have to slow down, you have to adjust it, etc. So if you already make mistake, like, why not just like use your right foot, let off gas and braking, and you can get onto throttle a little bit earlier, in terms of, and then you can catch up, like, or maybe you can catch up a little bit slower, but you will be still able to catch up later by shortcutting the corner, for example, something like that. So there was a lot of way that you can bypass, or maybe you can shortcut it first, until you actually able to master those advanced mechanic. So the third one, which is also the most important point I want to point out here, is seat time and consistency. So in terms of to achieve that, especially in tandeming, you have to have a group of friends that you are familiar with, you have confidence to drift with. Mostly they are probably more advanced than you are, or maybe similar levels, right? So because drift is not a new game anymore. Right now, like, you can find all kinds of like veteran drifter around you if you go into a drift event. I grew up my drifting skill in this environment. I'm very lucky I got blessed from a lot of like very good drivers, like good drifters, over the time in different events and different locations. So that makes me progress much faster, because they will always bring me to the train. They will always like loop me in if they are going to the event. So I don't know them before I drifting. I start drifting by just buying a car and buy a ticket, go to an event, probably like most of you guys. I know them, I talk to them, I start meeting them after events. Oh, I recognize this car, I go talk to them. Or maybe sometimes people come over to talk to me, and then we quickly become friends. And then they kind of see me grow, right? So they see, oh, this guy right now can link turn. Oh, right now they can drift with others. Oh, maybe we can bring him in. So build the trust over the time, being consistent, not like wrecking your car every time or every year, something like that. So people know, okay, you are legit. Something that, like, building your own brand, to be honest. So this is kind of my takeaway from the 3 year of drifting. It's a little bit high level, to be honest, but I think those are the three main points that for you out there if you want to start drifting or you are on the way getting to tandem. I think that could be helpful to you. So first, reliable seat time car that you can probably inherit from other drifter, or you can acquire one that drift ready and bulletproof in a very reasonable price. And the second one, don't too care about advanced tactics. Like, just go out there with the basic skill that master over time. Just focus on steering and throttle control to try to link turn with those two mechanics without touching. Like you can see from my driving, I barely touching handbrake. I never, like most of the time, like if I'm not like third gear drifting, I usually don't touch the foot brake. And yeah, clutch kicking most of the time because my car is kind of like lower power, 200-ish, so you'll be stay on throttle a lot with setup like me. And then the third one is make friends, have fun out there, so that you'll be able to enjoy and learn from the others. That's the most important tactics to make you fast pace, fast travel into the point that I currently at, quickly, even quicker than I am. I'm by no means the good or talented driver, to be honest. All I got is a lot of friends that willing to help me, pointing out me. I listen to them. I try to learn over time by watching my videos or learning from other people's videos. For example, I have a weak point. I never sit on the other people's car. I think you can probably learn more by riding along with other people, right? So I think that could be something that moving on later, that I can sit on the other, enjoy looking at and watching, learning from the other while sitting on the passenger side. So now you know what's wrong and how you can improve from drifting if you decide to invest your time and money to it. So 3 major things: proper skill, proper car, and proper environment. That's it. I think it's a little bit high level, but I think I'm trying to use me as an example to explain it to it. And feel free to leave your comments if you have any further question. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll see you guys next one.